Hi, welcome back to Living on Slow Time. If you're new here, my name is Kathy and I cook in my camper kitchen. I'm here to show you that you can do anything in a camper kitchen the way you can do in your own home kitchen. Tonight is going to be a super simple dinner. We're going to have chicken tacos and I'm going to make it in my crock pot. So it's lunchtime right now for me. Frank won't get home till about 6:30. So this is the perfect time to get this started. I'm starting out by making my taco seasoning here. I just got through putting in 2 tablespoons of chili powder. And then we're going to go ahead and put in some paprika. We're going to do about 1.5 teaspoons there. We've got our cumin. And we're going to put in probably about 2 teaspoons of cumin. You'll find that if you follow along on any of the seasoning blends that I do for whether it's fajitas or tacos or chili, that a lot of the ingredients are the same. So you can get your more bang for your buck whenever you make your own seasonings. Now of the onion powder, we're going to do just 1/2 teaspoon there. Same thing with our garlic powder. And about making your own seasonings and everything, you can change them up however you want to. If you like them a little more spicy, cayenne. Recipe calls for about 1/4 teaspoon, but I'm putting a little bit more than that because we do like things a little spicier. But you can mix and match things up. If you don't like things very spicy, or you don't like things salty, or you can't have salt, you can always just eliminate those, decrease the amount, add more garlic if you want to. It's all about you and what you want to make. That was a little bit of black pepper there. That was 1/2 teaspoon. And then we're going to put in about 1/4 teaspoon of oregano. Now for salt, you hear me say all the time, we don't use a lot of salt. So I'm just going to go in with about 1 teaspoon. That's half of what it calls for. So the recipe that I put down below will have the full 2 teaspoons, but here we go. I'm making it a little spicier and a little less salty for us. And that's all there is to making your own taco seasoning. If you like the little silicone funnel, I'll put a link down below for that for you. I'm going to set that into the sink there. And now all we got to do is just give this a good shake or a little stir up. And we've got our taco seasoning ready to go. All right. So these are super simple chicken tacos. I saw this recipe actually online about a couple of weeks ago and thought I'd give it a try today. I've just got 2 large chicken breasts here, very large. It's almost 2 pounds of chicken breasts. So we'll end up with some extra, which I'm not unhappy about, because what I'll do with that is just stick that into my freezer and call that food prep. It's okay if you make a full-size recipe for yourself. If it's only the two of you, it's only Frank and I. So it really doesn't hurt to go ahead and make a full recipe or a little bit more, because you'll thank yourself later when you can just grab something out of that freezer, reheat it up, or morph it into something different. This would even probably make a very good enchilada or rice bowl, topping to go on a rice bowl. I'm going to stick that into the sink there. And then all we're going to do is we are going to sprinkle on our taco seasoning liberally there. Just season those up. These are some big chicken breasts. We want good seasoning. If you have a packet of taco seasoning, you can use that. You don't have to make it homemade. Now I am using a can of the Rotel. You'll see no salt added there. And I'm just going to pour that right on top. That's going to give us some nice spice in there, a little bit of juices. You can see my recipe book right there. Don't mind everything else in the background. So we're just putting that lid on, and then we are just going to go ahead and turn this on high and let it go. It's probably going to cook about 3 or 4 hours. Size of those chicken breasts is probably going to be about 4 hours that this is going to go. We'll see you back whenever it gets finished. Okay, it has been about 4.5 hours. So we're going to take a peek down in here at this chicken and get it shredded up for our chicken tacos for dinner tonight. Let's take this lid off. Woo, look at that steam. Sorry about that. Hopefully it didn't blind you guys. So I'm just going to scoot these tomatoes right off of here. Look at that chicken breast down there. Cooked up just beautifully. We're just going to shred this chicken right up. Look at that coming apart. And what we're going to do is we're going to let it stay down inside this crock pot until Frank gets home. He's not going to be home still now for about another half hour, 45 minutes. And even though this chicken's done, because we've got all of this beautiful juice down inside here, we're going to go ahead and let this sit, and it's just going to soak up all that juice down inside there. Oh, it looks fantastic. If it wasn't so hot and I knew I wouldn't burn myself, I'd take a bite because it smells wonderful. So we're just going to shred this right on up, and then we'll wait for Frank to get home and we'll make our tacos, and we'll even find out what his take is on this new way of making chicken tacos, because he did get a little excited when I told him I was making chicken tacos tonight. So we'll see how it turns out. Look at that, just pulling right apart, not dry. Look at the juiciness in that chicken. Can y'all see that? Look at that, just beautiful. This is not a graceful job trying to shred up a chicken like this in here, but I didn't really want to mess up another bowl to do it in. So that's why I decided just to do it in here. Because if I did it in another bowl, I'm just going to put it right back down in here again anyway. All right. Oh, looky there. Frank's calling now. He must be on his way home. I'll finish shredding that up in just a little bit. I'll be back, y'all. I'm going to go talk to my honey. All right, so Frank is almost home. So we're just going to get this shredded up just a little finer. Look at that just coming apart. Actually, I think it's just fallen apart now that it's been sitting here. I've talked to him for about 15 minutes, so almost all the way home. So we will go ahead. That looks perfect. I'm going to go ahead and toast up some, or heat up some tortillas, and it'll be all ready when he gets home. You got caught. Your head's cut off a little bit, but you got caught with your hand in the cookie jar, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Are you ready to try a taco?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, let's do this the proper way then.
I just couldn't wait.
So this is a new, different way. I made this in the slow cooker today. It's going to be so super hot. I'm just going to put a little chicken down. I'll let you put your toppings on however you want them. And I'll get me some chicken.
A little salad. Or lettuce, I guess, technically.
Salad. I didn't put the cheese out just because you don't like it.
I appreciate that.
I don't need cheese anyway.
You gotta have some jalapeno.
Oh yeah.
You never have enough jalapeno.
Well, I think we're thinking along the same lines, because that's exactly what I'm doing. Of course, that's what I cut up, so that's all we can do. And you don't need tomatoes because you got the Rotel tomatoes from in there.
Right.
All right. Are we ready to try this?
Yep.
Cheers. Oop, we're dripping.
A little bit.
That's good.
That's real good.
What do you think of this compared to the normal?
I think it's better.
Better?
It'd probably be good if you put it over like a rice bowl or something like that.
I was saying that earlier. I think it would be too. It'd be really good because you got those juices from the Rotel with the taco seasoning and everything all in it to go over top of that rice.
Right. Like I said, you don't need the tomatoes because the tomatoes are already in there with the Rotel. So
yeah. So I mean,
delicious.
You just put you a little rice down so you can morph this out. You have your tacos one night. I'm making a mess.
Yeah, I'm making a mess.
Here. Have your tacos one night, and then 2 nights later, go ahead and have you a rice bowl. Get your rice, put your chicken on it, put your cilantro, some of your jalapenos, maybe a little black beans and corn, a little squeeze of lime on top. That'd be perfect dinner. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give us a like, give us a subscribe. We're going to enjoy our dinner tonight, and we hope to see you guys the next time.
All right, keep living on slow time.
Bye, y'all. They're so good.
Yeah, those were delicious. We need to make a couple more.
Yeah.